All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to MKU Primetime. We've actually got a little extra match for you peeps today. We've got Banana Legion versus Euphorya Ra heading down to D3. So looking forward to this. Of course, I'm not joined alone, as I never would be. I am joined by the wonderful, the stunning Jake Stevens. How you doing, bro?
Thank you, Squidz. I'm doing absolutely amazing. Hope you are as well, man.
Of course, of course. So yeah, BL vs Euphorya Ra D3 semi-finals. So before we do get into the lineups, I would quickly like to point out, since now we are in playoffs. Let me to have a second attempt at that one. Now that we are in playoffs, it's going to be best of 3. So this set is going to be first to 2 wars. First of 2 wars will take the set tonight. Let's go ahead and look at the lineups on the topic. So on the side of Banana Legion, we have got Aplex, who will be very generously showing his POV with us today.
Yep.
We have Gecko, Onim, Paulita, Royal, and Ruby. I think that's kind of a fairly standard lineup from what you'd expect from them, really. Royal and Ruby, I think, are probably their 2 strongest players. I think they're just about always playing.
Yep.
Those 2 always scoring really high. Gecko, he's seen a little bit more representation as well today. Do you want to quickly go over to EU2?
Yeah, so on EU2 we have Danny Pro, Jupex, Moy, Choita, Yanis, and Zoro. I believe it's Yanis instead of Kratos, as Kratos was unavailable. But
oh yeah,
this is again a pretty standard EU2 lineup. They've shown themselves to be doing very well over the season. I think they got 7-3 overall, and BL won their conference with 8-1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Last time these 2 teams met, BL won by 22 points.
Yep.
They actually had Hedgie, Davis, and who else was it? It was Zeta playing instead of Onin, Paulita, and Gecko.
Wow, that's actually interesting. Kind of a different lineup this time then.
Yeah, so arguably I'd say it could be a stronger lineup today than what they did, and they managed to win. So we'll see how it managed to go here as we head into Twisted Mansion for the first race.
Yeah, it managed to start very, very quickly, a lot quicker than I was expecting. So props to everyone for joining the room very rapidly. As you said, getting into race 1, TM, Banana Legion versus Euphorya Ra. First to 2 wars, since this is the best out of 3 once again. Aplex is going to be taking a green show. He's going to be dragging and blocking that red very quickly.
Oh, almost gets bumped. Goes wide for the coins. That's a smart play. It's always good to get coins early, especially when the pack is kind of close in moments like this. He's got to be careful with these nanos. He wants to make sure... Oh, he gets bumped though. That's okay though. That's okay. Slap 1. Lots can happen on this track. You see he's going on the left side with the shroom. I'm not sure who's up there in first at the minute, but I believe a few people took the cut.
Yeah, did you see someone got taken out there? That was whoever, that's Royal, I think, I would assume, with the name Roy _. I'm not sure if that's going to be changed. But yeah, so Royal's going to be taken out first. We do see a lot of Euphorya in the mid spots. Ruby is currently in second, I think, behind Danny Pro, and Ruby's going to be taken out.
Or
you're going to have to watch out for those triple bananas. This bomb though, this bomb could do some work. Deadly.
He's got to be careful of his teammates around him though. Is he going to... okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice hit there on Danny Pro. Wow. Nice hit.
Yeah, that was actually quite risky. I thought he would wait until the straightaway at least, but no, he just kind of went all out on that, and luckily managed to avoid Gecko, of which has a shroom in third. Jupex is currently chilling in first. Now, who is that in last? They're a decent way back. Do you see BL in 2-3-4 right now? Aplex holding a shroom. Jupex, I still think, has his bananas from last lap.
Yeah, he does. Yep, and that's going to maintain his protection in first. Although these double reds again, who's that with the fire behind them? Is that EU? Or...
That's a good question, as Jupex is going to get taken out swiftly. There's a blue shell. on the way. He's going to try and slow down to let Ruby into first with a shroom. Oh, but Gecko! Oh, a clutch horn pull. Wow. That horn was actually insane because it looked like Gecko was going to unfortunately take that blue.
Yeah, that was a massive horn pull. And that secured the top 3 for BL off the bat.
Top 3-5, I think, as well, with top 3-5-6. Oh, top 3-5-6-9. That's a bottom 3 for EU. That is a huge race for Banana Legion after race 1. That's got to be in the plus 20s, I would expect. Maybe even nearly the plus 30s.
I'd say so, yeah. Like that horn, wow. Because like even though I think he horned Paulita off the glider, but the counterbalance for that was the fact that he just managed to secure the top 3. Because then they could take the cut, and Gecko didn't have to get blued.
Yeah, I think it was unfortunately a little bit messy. I don't think Gecko could really slow down in time because he was on the boost panels and the glider. So as you said, well, if he did unfortunately take out Paulita, it was definitely a worthy sacrifice, as they did manage to maintain that top 3, and EU did still get bottom 3 anyway. As a result, they're going to pick Desert, which is luckily for them going to pick. So I'd assume we're going to see a decent amount of people staying back at the front of this, the start of this song.
Usually I see teams going like a 3-3 split, or like it's either 3-3 or 2-4 either way in terms of bagging and running. Yeah,
you don't really want to have too many runners because then it kind of allows the other team to get kind of get shock, kind of like unargued. But also at the same time, you don't want to have too many baggers, because if you do bag for shock and don't end up getting it, then not exactly going to be in a fantastic position. Now, who is this in last in a bill? That's going to be Yanis. Sure so it's too early for someone to have shock just yet.
Yeah, you see 3 EU back here at least.
Ooh, golden and a blue. Bottom 2 right now for Euphorya. There is a... oh, that's a very early shock, actually. It's a lap 1 shock. That's interesting. So who used that?
I believe that was an EU shock. But yeah, like lap 1 shocks, I don't know. I always find it's better just to hold it until like mid or lap 2 at least, because that way you can kind of screw over the other team a bit more.
Yeah, but it makes you wonder, could there possibly be another shock in play? Because that was an extremely early shock, no doubt about that. Is there possibly another one? What's Gecko holding there? I think that's a golden. Oh, it's a shock for Aplex. In 10th. That's a great pull. He's not even that far behind first. I will have to see if BL can get any dodges, because that, I think, might be Royal in first. He's not going to be getting anything. He's kind of long gone. But when are BL going to use this?
I'd say up here. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it would have been too late if they waited for that set. And look, he has 4 shrooms and 6. He's really close to the top 3.
Yeah.
So Aplex here is set at the very least. He's going to take the bot, take the double. Smartly take the double. He's just going to make sure that he doesn't get redded by the 2 EU behind him. He's going to back spam the fire maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do.
That's a very nice top 3, assuming Gecko did just about manage to clutch 3rd there, which he did. Top 3, 7-8-9, another bottom 3 for EU. Oof, EU have got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah. I mean, BL have just come out the gate and just started really well. They're hitting the other team when they need to, and getting the right items that they need so far.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure this is just on my end, but there's quite a few audio issues right now. I'm not sure if it's just the Discord live stream or the actual live stream. Hopefully it's not on the actual live stream, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. I think it seems to have cleared up now anyway, which is good. We're going to go to TikTok clock for race 3. This is where top 3 are going to try and keep their top spots and just hopefully run away with this, because as we know, It's not a lot of opportunities to catch up on this track. Not many shortcuts at all.
Yeah, especially if players in top spots can take the Nisk at the end sufficiently, like the hands. And it makes it really hard for the team behind to catch up. Alright, so immediately we see one Gecko getting pushed out of top spots.
Yeah.
EU are now behind, so he's going to want to do as much as he can to protect Royal here.
So far, he's doing that. Jupex is trying to squidge into second place here. Oh no, he's going to be Bananas. Almost getting pushed off as well. So that's going to send him down to 7th. Royal is going to be alone, I think.
Yeah, because I think EU are now 2, 3, 4 at the very least. And we see quite a few of BL back here going into that too. Aplex needs to see where he can pull here, because just a green shell is not exactly what you want. Smart, he gets 10 coins. A star is a good pull, honestly, because he can change. Oh, that green though!
That's unfortunate. You hate to see it. But yeah, going back to what you said about coins, coins are extremely important in this game. As we all know, they increase your top speed by a significant amount. There's a blue shell.
Oh, yeah, that must have been Royal got taken out first.
That was Troiter throwing it though. It's because first place had a horn, so there you go. EU is chilling in first place right now. Yanis is also back here, but I think apart from these two, I think it's still a decent amount of EU actually occupying the top spots.
Yeah, this could be a good race for EU if they manage to keep it this way. And it's the nice race they need off the back of the first two.
Yeah, Ruby's going to be taken out as well, unfortunately for BL. As I said, there's a couple of EU at the back. Danny Pro is going to have triple shrooms. Oh, Royal's reds.
That's huge. Those reds were huge because he redded the plant and that got the other EU member. That was huge.
That was huge. I think that might have saved the race for BL there. Oh, it did, yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. That is, I think a winning race for BL, is it not?
Possibly.
I would say so. EU getting top 2 is huge. No doubt, but nothing else really. And bottom 2 is kind of the cherry on the top. It is, yeah, it's a winning race for BL by +2. So the track pick kind of worked out, but not really to the extent I think they were expecting. Was a little bit shaky with lots of EU getting to the front so quickly, mainly because Gecko got bumped out of the start and Aplex got taken out at the mid-lap 1-2. Gonna go to DS now for race number 4. This is most certainly a BL pick to benefit from all these middle spots.
The drafting game. I don't think I saw like any landships or street oils.
No.
So opting just to stay on the usual combos, which is a fair enough play.
Yeah. Didn't quite see what the other track pick was. I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
A green shell in 8th. Can he do anything with this? I think it's a bit too risky to try anything right now.
Risky because he can try and get first off here though.
Very nice, yes. There goes Troiter. Moya's now going to be all alone.
Now, are we going to see the glider strat here, or are we going to... No, we're not. He's just going to opt to...
He's going to get into first place via regular lines, alright. Oh, Ruby's going to get taken out of 3rd. So that sucks. Paulita is there to back them up, though. That green's going to be close. It's still bouncing, though. Uh-oh.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, he gets both of them. Wow, that's changed up the lead.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, that just adds insult to injury there. Getting Brendan off the track.
Yeah, that's a fat 12. That's a bottom 3 right now, actually, for BL. With Onim and Gecko. And I think Royal got taken out as well. So I think this is a bottom 4 right now.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, looks like BL's gonna try and see if they can whip something up. But no, I think it's a little bit too close. Just triple shrooms and a star.
Yeah, he's not far enough back, but at the same time, you don't want to fall too far back and not get it, because then it's just guaranteed last.
Yeah, he's gonna have to stop here.
He's gonna
see if he
have
can
to
get
try and go
something.
for it.
No. Triple shrooms and a
Gets a
golden. Gecko is slowly but surely making his way up, but surely he's going to be taken out if it's just him up there.
Yeah, you see
all the
Royce
Waluigi
going
at
out.
the front.
I saw Waluigi get taken out.
Yeah.
I think Gecko's now in second, so he could pull something here.
I think Gecko's in first now.
If that is, that's huge.
Yeah, well played to Gecko. We're going to see a glider strat. Very nice. Pass Zora on the line. Yes. It's going to be last for EU. Very well played for Gecko, managing to infiltrate those top spots. That's actually a top 2-4-6 for BL. How they managed to bring that back, I have no idea, considering that they were bottom 3 going into lap 3.
Yeah,
Bottom 4, I
unfortunately,
think.
we couldn't see how much of what happened in the pack because Aplex was so far back. But yeah, they must have managed to just infiltrate and hit them out when they needed to, which was good stuff.
Do you see someone saying that Ruby managed to take the Bill exploit?
Yeah.
If you don't know, there are lots of tracks in this game where if you use a bullet bill at a very specific point, the bullet bill won't actually find a suitable spot to drop you off, so it'll kind of extend it a little bit and last a lot longer than it should. Dolphin Shoals is one of those prime examples of a track with a bill exploit, because I think it actually has 2.
It does. Yeah, if you use it like around the first corner, then it will take you to, depending on where you use it, either before the boxes by the eel or on the eel itself. And then if you use it mid-eel, it will drop you off like right before the finish line.
Yeah, very nice. Race 5 then. Going to be going to Bone Dry Dunes. Very interesting pick.
Yeah, I think this was a BL pick. Not 100% sure though.
Yeah, that would be that would surprise me, I think. I don't know if I've ever really seen BL pick this track. If I have, then I'm obviously not remembering it, but and again, unfortunately, Gecko's starting in first. He's going to be starting in 12th now. I'm not sure what happened to him. He must have been taken out very early.
Yep, as you see, EU 234 here, and I believe that's either Ruby or Royal first.
Triple bananas and a red shell for Aplex.
If he
can get
the
this draft.
Yeah, he's got to be careful though.
His horn.
Yeah.
Oh, they pick each other out, I think.
Yeah. Holding the red. I would have readied Moy there, personally, but that's fair enough. Maybe they would have called out. Oh, that might be why. Call out triple reds. Okay, so now we see. I couldn't see.
There's Dupix with a crazy 8 and 11. It's going to be a bottom 2 right now. What's Gecko holding? What's Gecko up to right now in 11th? He's holding a blue shell. That's what he's doing. For that Roy, I think, in first, who I'd assume is Royal, I think.
Possibly. This Bill Pill is interesting.
Yeah.
Because if he changed the shroom here, and then...
What can he get behind his bill?
Oh, he uses it straight away. Okay.
Triple shrooms. That's a nice pull. Oh, it's not Royal. Royal's...
It's Ruby in first then.
Oh, yes.
That's a decent place to end up.
They're going to get taken out, though. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind, just lag. It's going to be a shock coming in. That was definitely an EU shock because, obviously, Gecko was holding a blue shell. Is that a star? Or was that another shock? Surely that's a... Yeah, that's a star. I was going to say... Oh, there's another shock! Oh, good God. Whoa. Oh. We're going up and down with Aplex.
Now it makes sense, the fact that the first shock was a bit earlier than you would normally see. The fact
it wasn't exactly a target shock. Yeah, the second one was definitely a target shock. That's probably going to be a very good race for EU. That's going to murder quite a lot of the BL members. Yeah, oh, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 for EU.
Bottom 5 for BL. That is putting them back straight back in it.
Was it a bottom 5?
It was.
Whew. Wow, those shocks actually just murdered them.
Oh no, sorry, I lied. They got 79, 11, 12.
Yeah, okay. I thought there was someone in EU still back there. That bounce was the bounce was very strange. He got kind of target shocked onto the sand, and so he kind of went down and then kind of came back up and then went back down.
Yeah, the momentum, like, there's not really much you can do with that.
Yeah, of course.
At that point. And BL get the track pick.
I much need a track pick here.
you know, the fact that there's a lot of Waluigi Wigglers for EU meant they would have been able to fare really well on that Warrior Stadium, because that's, I'd say, probably the most optimal main used combo for that track. But alas, we are here. Race 6, Cheeseland.
Indeed, yeah. As I was saying on cast with Joel last week, it's a plague, dude. Waluigi Wiggler, I'm telling you, it's a plague. Anyway, you see decent amount of people opting to bag, as is expected. Gecko's gonna go ahead and change to Tanuki Mario.
Yeah, Gecko is one of those few players that likes to use lighter characters as opposed to like the welterweight, heavyweight. And you know, some people manage to do really well with it. You know, prime examples being Ace T-Man.
Yeah, of course. I think that's the one everyone thinks about. Shout outs to HT Man, being the Shy Guy legend himself. That's an extremely early shock. Jeez.
Again, that makes you wonder if someone else is holding a shock. So that EU, there might be a second shock from EU later on in the race. We'll have to wait and see what happens, or whether BL can pull a shock of their own. Who's that?
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, we don't know it, because it's possible that they just wanted to use the shock early because other people were bagging and they didn't want the other team to get shock as well. Or that could have been there could have been two shocks in play, and one team just spammed it. Yeah, we don't know. Oh, that's an interesting line.
Yeah,
not a line that Aplex
wall clip.
Yeah, online Aplex really wants to be taking. It's gonna get the double, triple shrooms and a golden. Not ideal, I don't think. Obviously searching for the bill there. I think no box there.
3 bills coming out. I think. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so 2 of the bills are EU. The other one was Onin. We see quite. Oh,
no. Someone in the ghost with triple reds.
Yeah.
There's a blue shell as well. Exploding, I think, on someone in a ghost. Either that or a bit of
it was a bit of lag. So I think it hit Gecko, but Gecko just lagged on the minimap.
I see. Right, it's a race to the finish line here. Kind of hard to tell the spots right now. We do see a couple of EU back here, but also a couple of BL, I think. Oh, never mind. A top 3-6 for BL. Whoa. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Just like with DS. Unfortunately, it is, as you said, it can be quite hard to tell who is who on the map with the army of Waluigis. And also because Aplex, unfortunately, was kind of stuck at the back for most of that race, I'd like to say.
Yeah.
Couldn't really get to the front. The closest he got was lap 3, where he got taken out by a Bill, at which point it was basically curtains for him.
Yeah, he managed to put, unless there was like a last minute shock and he pulled a dodge. But yeah, in any case, Hyrule Circuit, that's a really good run track. Just gonna have to hope that EU, well, if you're on BU's side, you want to hope that EU do not get shrooms. Yeah,
BL are currently up by 62 at the halfway point, so that's a pretty favourable lead. Obviously, it's not impossible for EU to take this back, but they're gonna have to chain some pretty good races, I think. Do you see someone flipping there, getting taken out fairly early on? Again, didn't quite get to see who that was. It was a Waluigi for sure, but Onim's going to be in first. Aplex is going to be chilling in second with this shroom. The middle's going to open up. We'll have to see how many people take that shortcut.
Don't think many. Was that Ruby that got taken out? I'm not sure. But in any case, it's top 3 right now for BL.
Traitor. Kind of lurking in 4th place right now.
Yeah, I think Royal got redded. But they're still top 2. Yeah. That's why he gets to take the cut.
Oh no, Royal's still there. He's in second, I think. Yeah, he's still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's chilling, bro. He's fine. Gecko is going to be in last place right now. Oh, that's a horn. Is Gecko holding a blue? We don't know. We'll have to see. No, he's holding a star.
He's in a star.
Yeah. This horn is going to be perfect for Aplex, though. So if there is a blue, then he's going to be perfectly fine. Yeah, this blooper kind of putting in work right now.
Yeah, one of the main things that's different between this and Mario Kart 8U, I can't remember if the blooper actually like affected your lines, like your stability on the track.
I can't remember. That was too long ago, dude.
Yeah, but on turns like that with like the Nisk, it can be really difficult to take if you miss them on bloopers. Oh, the horn gets booed.
Yeah, I think that should be fine though. That banana. Oh, that was a bit spooky. But the plant instead, no. Just as soon as we thought he was out of the wars there, the plant came in and said, "Hey, let me give a little bit of that Roy booty." He's still gonna somehow clench onto second place though. Gecko's going to be getting a decent spot as well. That's going to be a top 2, 5, 7, 9, 12. Again, most certainly a winning race for Banana Legion.
It's like winning race.
Yes, Roy was kind of just cruising into the sunset with these points right now.
He is indeed. Sorry, excuse me. Just need to take a quick drink.
No problem at all. Yeah, take a well-earned drink. It seems like your voice is struggling just a little bit. All right, going into okay, but that was race 7, wasn't it? Yeah, that was in fact race 7. So they're gonna BL's gonna extend the lead by a further 10 points. So 72 now is the deficit for EU to catch up on. They're gonna opt to go for Electrodrome.
We've seen bigger comebacks.
We have, and the one I always quote is Horizon versus Dynamite Alpha last season. Dynamite Alpha being down, I think, around 80 points at the halfway mark, and somehow managing to claw their way back and take the win by, I think, less than 10. So impressive by them. Electrodrome is gonna be the pick for race number 8. Electrodrome's kind of known for good drafts after turn 2 at this huge straightaway up on the right.
Yeah, we saw Aplex there kind of take a not as optimal line, because I think he tried to hope to get into 3rd or 4th there to try and get a draft of his own, but unfortunately he also gets pushed wide. It's one of the main things you've got to look out for at the start of this track. Got to try and maneuver your way around players to make sure that you don't lose too much time, that you can't get a draft, but also that you don't hit knock your own teammates out the way as well.
Yeah, with bumps, bumps can be extremely unpredictable in this game. So unfortunately, Aplex is going to be getting the shorter end of the stick there. He's going to be chilling in 10th right now. So 2 Waluigi's kind of chilling down in bottom 2. That bomb's going to be thrown back. It's not going to explode though.
I'm going to assume there's one more BL that's one of the Waluigi's in bottom 2.
I think so. There's a lot of EU back here.
There is, nice to know that.
Yeah, Gecko's in first.
Yeah.
Ruby's up there. Royal's chilling right here. So is Aplex. Yeah, this is looking really good for BL right now.
Yeah, this is really good for BL right now.
Unless
Aplex chilling with a star in 2nd now.
Yeah, I think it's possible. No, never mind that. There probably won't be a shot because 12th place is going to be going into a bill. Those, or that stream, I should say, is going to be yoinked, unfortunately. Top 4 right now for BL. If EU does not pull a shot, which it doesn't look like they did, I think BL might be on track for another good race here. We'll have to see who streams up.
I think the play is to use the star anyway, just in case.
They use it now. As all their team goes over the glider.
Yeah, and backing makes me think that EU were behind him there, but very, very solid race there from BL.
Yeah, it's a fantastic race. It's possible Troiter managed to stream up and get a decent spot at the end there, but most certainly a good race.
No, I think he got horned. I think someone had a horn and they horned, and that's a really good race for BL.
Yeah, top 2, 4, 5, 6 for BL. Also, my apologies. Troiter is actually Waluigi, which is strange because I'm pretty sure he usually uses Roy. So that's interesting to see. But yeah, top 2, 4, 5, 6 for BL. That is a huge race. Obviously,
extend the lead.
Yeah, that 12th place is going to hinder them a little bit, but still a plus 22, which means it's EU have now got to like literally claw back 94 points going into the last GP. It's not looking good for them, Jake.
It's not. I mean, luckily they still have potentially another 2 matches to make this up, but the way BL have been playing, it's going to be very difficult for them to do so. If you were EU right now, what would you be thinking to maybe try and do?
Well, the thing is, obviously, this race here is the most important race of the war, I think. If BL get a winning race here, I think it's EU may as well just be focusing on being in the correct mindset for match 2, I think.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. Like, if they don't manage to win, like, get a decent, like, plus 20 plus win, then they should start thinking about the next match and preparing for that. But we see a couple of EU break into the top spots already. So that's EU top 2, Moin, Jupex. And got to be careful. Yeah, quite a few EU up here now. They're breaking in.
Danny Pro as well. Danny Pro's in 6th right now. That Waluigi on the bike.
Yeah.
He's going to be chilling with a Shroom in 5th. There's someone with a boomerang there. That's Zoro. Ooh.
Yeah, literally all of EU are up here now. So this could be exactly sort of race they need, as long as they can get Aplex and Royal out here, and Ruby. We're gonna have to wait and see who hits who. Like, those nanos are dangerous, but so are these triple greens, especially with a couple EU ahead of him. He can make plays. Aplex can.
Oh.
And instead, he makes plays on himself.
Oh no!
That's not what you like to see. I can see what he was trying to do, but it was just.
Oh, I got to recollect myself after that. Oh, good God. Right, that's going to be. I was going to say a bottom 2. No, not quite. Do you see a few of EU back here? Zoro must have been taken out. Now it's a bottom 2 for EU. I think he's going to have to hope that BL pulled a shock, which it doesn't look like they did, because he goes into his ghost now. Gecko's back here. Royal's back here. Suddenly, it's not looking good for them.
Who got hit? Onim got hit as well. And I think that Ruby got hit as well. So this is looking really bad.
Oh, there's a shock.
There is a shock.
That's an EU shock, I think.
Oh, the fact they managed to get that double there is huge. Because this pack is so close. There's so many people with shrooms. Who is going to come out on top in this race? You just can't tell. There's so many people shrooming up. How is it going to turn out?
Fire at the end as well. The fire at the end, that's going to do some damage on someone. It's a top 3, 6, 8. 11. So I was kind of struggling to see that last spot there. It's something. It's a start, but
it is a start. Wow.
But the thing is, yeah, that's a plus 20 for EU. That's going to cancel out last race, more or less. So it's going to bring the lead for BL back down to 74 with 3 to go. Still a mountain to climb, of course, but it's a start. Is it possible we can actually see one of the craziest comebacks you've ever seen?
Oh, now that would be nice to see.
Yeah, damn right it would be.
I mean, if they get their trap pick here, then potentially. But yeah, they have to win by an average of 25 points a race now, so they need to do even better than what they just did.
I see some people in the chat looking a little bit confused about whose shock that was. Personally,
I'm not sure.
I think that was an EU shock. We do see, I think it was Moi dodge. Either Moi or Traitor dodging in a star. I'm pretty sure they got like their top 2 into boxes on the glider. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that would make sense, it being an EU shock then, because if it was a BL shock, they would have waited without a shadow of a doubt for them to be after boxes. But the fact that everyone got shocked before kind of is a key indicator as to it being an EU shock. So we see Aplex here in 6th with a red shell. It's going to wait for the pack to kind of sort itself out before throwing it. Goes wide for some coins. Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah, it's always a good play going wide for coins there, because it's a very easy way to collect coins, because not many people really take that wide route. And there's quite a few different places where coins actually are. So it's an underrated place for me, I think, to actually go out and collect coins if you're low on them.
Yeah, out of harm's way as well. Nice little quiet stroll. We did see Yanis get
A bomb
taken
coming
out.
there.
Yeah, I don't think did it connect on anyone? I couldn't quite see. Ruby's gonna get taken out. Gecko is currently chilling in last, and that's got to be Royal in first. That Roy, if it's not Ruby. Oh
Yep.
no, Moy's gonna come out on top.
On top of the triples
on that-
battle.
Yeah, on top of the triples battle. Yeah, that's kind of a. Oh,
That was unfortunate. Classic bit of regional lag there.
yeah. I don't think anyone really expected Aplex to get hit before it. That's a bottom 4 right now for BL because Onim's in 9th. There's a blue shell.
Blue shell. Okay.
He's
so that
going to be
means the
holding
first
this for
control-
Royal.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, if Royal gets taken out here towards the
This
end
could be
via
massive.
like reds, which he does.
Did. Through
now
the blue is out immediately.
Aplex. Indeed, yeah. Aplex is going to throw that blue. He's going to no
He's gonna
hesitation.
connect.
This is suddenly a very tight back.
Oh, 42 survives. That could be
A
key.
horn.
Someone gets
horn.
hit.
Yeah, that was Danny
Aplex
Crow.
Aplex manages to scrape up into 5th, and that turns out to be quite a decent race for BL after it was looking really sour at the beginning of lap 3.
Yeah, I think that's actually a pretty neutral race. If it's winning for BL, it's probably by a couple of points, which is great for them because considering that they're, it's a +2 for BL, which, as I said, is amazing for them because they're up. They're now up by 76 after 10. They will more than definitely take tie races if they can find them.
Yeah, absolutely. Because now EU basically. Sorry, excuse me. Words. EU basically need 2 back-to-back top 6s now.
Indeed, yeah. That is, as we all know, very, very unlikely. Not impossible, but whew,
Improbable.
yeah. Going to HD Cows now, Moo Moo Meadows.
I was legit about to say the exact same phrase. Oh, okay.
Oh, stay hydrated, guys. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I needed that little drink. Right. Race 11 then. Moo Moo Meadows. Looking like Banana Legion kind of has this in the bag.
For this match, anyway.
For this match, indeed. Yeah, there's still at least 1 more to go. Maybe even 2.
Yeah, so unfortunately he doesn't pull the double there. 'Cause that's a red shell. Oh, it's okay, it's own him, it's okay. Oh, does get redded.
Yeah, gonna get redded by Moy, I think it was. That's unfortunate for him. Now,
One of the
who's
things
chilling
about
out
Moo
the back?
I have no idea. But yeah, I think one of the things about Moo Moo is it can be especially hard to catch up if you get hit out of the bottom spots.
Yeah, even though there is this big cut here, obviously you can kind of skip the entire corner. Oh, that's a lot of fire. There's only 2 item sets the entire race. One of them not even having a double. So
Yeah, exactly.
the odds of you pulling what you want to catch up is kind of slim. We say that Jupex is only holding a single shroom in 11th. So
he doesn't chain it. It makes me question what he has underneath, but
yeah, I think it's a bit too close for Shock.
yeah. Okay, like we see 3 BL back here, 4 BL back here. This could actually be a decent race again for EU, but he's holding the blue shell. Okay, that makes sense. This could be a really good race for BL,
Yeah.
but
It doesn't matter, though.
but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
No, because EDC. Yeah, it's a decent race for EU. Probably like I don't know, +10 or something. But as we know, it's not enough. So BL are indeed going to take match number 1. So they're going to be up 1-0 on this set. So now it basically means if EU want to win the semi-finals match, it means they're going to have to come up with basically the backdoor 2-0 here. After this match, for those interested, that was +8 for Euphorya. So 68 points in 1 race. As we know, it's impossible.
Yep. The highest you can get is a +40 winning race. with that elusive top 6.
Obviously, it doesn't really matter as much what track we go here. We're going to go to jungle anyway.
Jungle's always a hectic race, I find, because some places are quite narrow.
Yeah, well, especially turn 1 and turn 2, it can be so easy to get bumped into the off-road.
Yeah, and the end as well. Like, there's always some sus
yeah.
stuff that happens at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, you see there, Ruby gets bumped into the off-road and he's at the back of the pack now. As this race unfolds, though, I feel like it is worth mentioning, just for those who are interested, the current state of D3. So obviously we're watching Banana Legion versus Euphorya Ra. So that's happening now. And later this weekend on the other side of the D3 semis will be Inflow versus Cherish. That will not be streamed, as instead we will be watching World Friend versus Requiem, I believe. So stay tuned for that on Sunday.
The most popular vote based off of the Twitter poll on the Mario Kart Central Twitter.
Indeed, it was. I think it was. We did do a poll, and I think it was around like a 60-40 vote. So it was fairly close. Oh, these items. These items.
Yeah.
Jeez. A bomb and a boomerang in first. I think there's still a decent amount of BL up here, though. You know, at the top.
Yeah, I think his previous boomerang was was really good because like he managed to get them just before the bridge, and that kind of allowed BL to kind of break into the top spots a bit easier. Who's that on Iggy? It's probably Gecko. I'm going to assume. Yeah. Yeah, we see Royal Aplex here with a decent sized lead.
Someone's in last. They're in a bill. The bomb is gone. He's got one more throw in this boomerang, but he's kind of chilling right now. Well, I say that.
Yep.
I say that.
Oh, not anymore. Triple reds in second. Okay.
Oh, no.
It's getting rid of it again. And that brings
suddenly
EU into. There's a lot of top spots for EU all of a sudden.
There's Onem up here, but
he needs to survive somehow.
That bomb is gonna. Oh, that bomb's gonna murder.
Oh, he's gonna get like 2 people. Okay, not as many as I thought. And that other bomb.
What's happening? Yeah, so that bomb lagged and lag. Oh wow, top 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's a really good race for EU. But yeah, that bomb kind of lagged on Danny Pro's screen, and exploded early for him. But unfortunately, I think the bomb also did take out Onem too.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah. Props to Royal with that kind of a sexy 115 there. BL are going to take that first match only by 46. So EU did manage to make somewhat of a comeback, but obviously not enough, unfortunately for them.
That GP, yeah, they won that GP overall by what looks like 48. So yeah, they did basically halve the lead going into the which was 94, I think it was, going into race 9. I think. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, it was 94 going into race 9. So
yeah, they basically slashed that lead, in half. So props to EU for keeping it close, let's say. Now the next war, as you can see, is going to be starting at the hour. In just around 16 minutes time. So we're going to take a quick little break, and we shall come back for match 2, which could potentially be the decider. Don't go anywhere.
Yo, hold on as well.
Breaking news.
We might be going straight into the second one. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, Aplex is the.
For now, we will take a minute or 2 break at least. I need to go grab some more water. But yeah, so we might be starting earlier than anticipated. So if that changes, we will let you know. So stay tuned.
All right.
Okay, quick update. Stating at the hour. Bye again for now.
Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Banana Legion versus Euphorya Ra. We just saw Banana Legion take the first game of the set. So now they are up 1-0. Still me and Stevens on the mic.
Hello.
Casting this wonderful match. Now on the side of lineups, I think we do have a couple of changes. If we are to have a quick look. Okay, well, apparently we don't have it, so we're going to have to explain them to you verbally. Alright, so on the side of EU, we have Traitor, Kratos, Yanis, Zoro, Jupex, and Danny, which I do believe is the same lineup apart from Kratos is actually now here.
Yeah, Kratos is playing in Moy's stead.
Yeah, that's it.
And then on the side of BL, we have Royal, Ruby, Aplex, Onim, Davis, and Gecko. So that is Paulita being subbed out and Davis being subbed in.
We got our boy Davis now repping Banana Legion tonight, so hopefully he does all right. Same with Kratos, of course, as well. Now, obviously, I would love to see a Game 3, as I think most of us would. So I have to see if Banana Legion can just take the 2-0 and a handshake, or if EU will in fact fight back and tie it up to make it 1-1. But before we do go into this, I think it's probably worth mentioning the event going on tomorrow that I am sure you are aware of now. Cyber Speedway. The Cyber Speedway 2v2 free-for-all. MK Central is teaming up with Allied Esports to bring you this Mogi-styled event. You've got less than 24 hours now if you want to sign up. I'm not quite sure exactly when the deadline is, but I do believe you've got around 18 hours.
Yeah, I believe the deadline is 3 p.m. EDT tomorrow. No,
Yeah.
No, 3. That's my time. I apologize. That's 10 a.m. EDT. Oh my god, I got my time zones mixed up. Okay, so 10 a.m. EDT is the deadline for registration. So grab a partner, sign up, and have yourself a blast because it's going to be a big one.
Of course,
prizes too.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Biggest prize pool I think we've had for any tournament that has been featured.
Yeah, that's going to be a $500 prize pool if you were to make it to finals. Of course, again, thank you to Allied Esports for helping fund that a little bit. So yeah, just as Stephen said, head on over to the MK Central website and we can get you registered in time for the event tomorrow. And of course, the plan is it will be streamed tomorrow on MK Central on the MK Central Twitch.
Possibly
as
the
per
Allied
usual.
Esports one.
Oh yeah, of course, and the Allied Esports one as well. Obviously not to forget them. I was literally talking about them like 15 seconds ago.
Yep.
Right. Anyway, I do think the room should be open now, as it is 3 minutes past. So hopefully we've got some peeps in. Yep, there we go. Got some kind of worried looking peeps in the room right now. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And there's 12. That's Kratos. All right. So going to be going into match 2 very shortly then. I do believe we are still watching Aplex. Correct me if I am wrong there. But yeah.
What was your takeaways from the first match, Squidz?
Well, the thing is, it seemed like BL, they kind of took it from the start. The first couple of races, they just came flying out the gate, basically. Got a plus 52 in 2 races, and they practically held that for the entirety. They managed to extend their lead throughout, and then whilst EU did manage to come back a little bit, in the final GP. Obviously, it wasn't enough. If we're going to see something similar, I don't know. It depends on what track gets picked. I think from what we can assume, Euphorya have a decent amount of top spots, as I do believe they are hosting this time around. They're going to opt to go for Warrior Stadium. Yep.
Yeah, the fact that BL are going bagging tracks kind of tells us that they have quite a few of the worst spots to start off with.
Yeah, they're going to get the track though. RMC, known as GBA Mario Circuit, going into race 1. Place your bets, chat. Is it going to be a 2-0, or is Euphorya going to be able to fight back and take it to a game 3?
I'm going to call this one a 2-0, but we'll wait and see.
You think? Ooh,
I think so.
Well, we will, in fact, wait and see. Zoro has now swapped over to King Boo. I do know he likes to go King Boo from time to time. That's Danny Pro with triple bananas, I think. Yeah, Aplex is just about going to be able to escape those. He's going to get into first place.
Go for coins, yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrifices the coins for the first position.
Oh. That
Hits
bomb
the top
also.
wall. Got a bit of lag on my end.
Yeah, I think I did as well. Yeah, that bomb also very nearly connecting. I think we had another bomb go off or be thrown.
Always,
yeah. So many bombs. But yeah, I think that was a bit too aggressive from Troika. Yeah, he kind of assumed that he was far enough away for that bomb to explode, and now as a result of that, BL, I do believe they're going to be chilling in top 2. I think
that was a better Nisk there from what I saw. That one.
I think Royal, on the other hand, kind of messed up a little bit. Oh, who's this rooming up? Hello, who's the mystery player we got? It's Danny Pro, and he's gonna a shock.
A shock. Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go.
Very nice dodge. Oh no, but the bill afterwards.
Yeah, he possibly could have avoided it if he reacted a bit quicker, but hey ho, it is what it is. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Aplex, but with a lot of BL having like good dodge items, they should be taking away a decent race here, depending on if people don't get hit. But I see a lot of Roys up there, so I'm going to assume this is a very good race for BL off the gate.
Yeah, Aplex going to get 12th, but it should be a good race indeed. Yeah. Top 2 for 8-9-12. The 8-9-12 is definitely going to nullify it, but yeah. Winning race for Banana Legion by 6 points, I'm going to guess. That's kind of just a rough estimate there, plus 6 for BL. There's a plus 10. Ooh, might be.
Plus 10. But yeah, like Troita's bomb, I think, looking back at it, it would have been wise to hold it at least a little bit longer. He could have either dropped it like just after the anti-grav boost ramp, or he could have placed it just before, like in the very middle, to at least try and make Aplex think twice about throwing his red. Because if he managed to get in there, that would have been a completely different story. He would have been able to keep his first, and who knows, like EU might have ended up with like a -4 race instead of a -10.
Yeah, the thing is, we'll never know. Unfortunately, we can assume, but we'll never know. What we do know is that we are going to Hyrule Circuit for race number 2, courtesy of BL once again. They're going to try and keep top 2, I reckon. This track's pretty good for top 2, since both first and second can nab a few coins each.
Yeah, and it's also good for a mid pack though, because you can
indeed, yeah,
make yourself a coin and just get up there straight away. As we see, 1, 2, 3 people grab shrooms.
Perfect example.
Someone with a red gel. That's an EU. That's
Kratos.
It was Kratos. Yeah, that's it. All right, gonna slow down and get the double.
All right. Someone's in last. Who's that? It's a Waluigi. Do see a few EU back here. In fact, we see quite a lot of EU back here, actually. Yeah, that bump was quite unfortunate and still kind of hindering his line now. I think he's just about Gone back on track now. An unfortunate team kill from Zoro there with his triple bananas, I think. There's a blue shell coming out to hit either Royal or Ruby. That's just going to completely skip the corner. Wow, that blue shell was merciless.
Yeah. And this is looking like a very hectic pack right now. It's going to be hard to tell like who's going to come out in like the lead going into lap 3. As we see, Aplex does manage to get the double triple greens. He managed to get it around Zoro. Oh,
there goes Zoro.
Play. Yeah. Good play slowing down to avoid Gecko and Ruby there as well. And this fire could be massive to secure the 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Oh, Gecko's going to be nommed by the plant, I think. So Triter's going to move up into second with this fire. There's a boomerang being thrown. Oh, yeah, 4th, might be. Thanks for correcting me there. Triple streams. Who's that red going for? That's going for Danny Pro, I believe. Triter's got a red, so he can't do much with this apart from maybe back it here, try and connect with Aplex.
Oh, but he gets backed instead.
Oh, wow.
So, looks like whoever is up, I think that must have been Ruby with the back spam, and there's a blue shell coming. Who's it for, though? That's the question. I haven't seen who's been up there in first. Yeah,
they're fine. Whoever it is, they are crossing the line, yes. Davis is going to sneak up into 5th. Royal's up here as well. This is could be a good race for BL here. Oh!
Top 4, 6, 7!
Top 4, 6, 7. That's a bottom 5 for EU. And just as you said, Stevens, you were kind of wondering if it's going to be a similar start to last war, and it seems to be just that. Another gigantic race right off the bat for BL, a plus 36. That's going to give BL a gigantic lead now. Wow, that was pretty hectic. I didn't think there was that much EU back there. I thought there was maybe a couple of EU at the front, but no, we were completely mistaken. Wow.
Well, the question mark for me was just who was in first. I knew that all of BL were behind first at the very least.
Towards the end, I think we kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of known as BL circuit for a reason, I think.
A very strong showing there from BL. And again, like, they're back up to 46-point lead, like, same as the end of last war.
Yeah, EU are going to just slap that dry desert onto the track selection screen, and it's going to, fortunately for them, it's going to pick them. I think this was a very well-needed track pick.
Yeah, without a doubt. So we'll see if they manage to... They managed to pull quite a few shocks last war, so let's see if they can pull it again. But I remember in the last time we played Desert, in the first war, Aplex actually pulled the shock in 10th, I believe, here.
Yeah, I think it was...
After the first one was used.
Yeah. That was, I think, at the end of lap 2, going into lap 3, I believe.
Yeah. So, we'll wait and see what happens there, because as we kind of saw, I don't think using a lap 1 shock is really that beneficial in the end, because there's too many like variables to know whether it's going to work out for you.
Oh yeah, it's one of
forced to use it.
It's one of the couple of luck-based tracks in this game, arguably. Kind of dependent on this track can kind of be dependent on who pulls shock, as we all know. So there's so much space to cut off with shrooms, just like this golden strat that is.
Yeah, I think he's not going to take the full one. He's going to opt to get 2 item boxes instead, which is fair enough. Like, it's only lap 2.
Crazy, eh?
Okay, let's see what he can do with it. Is he going to back? Yeah, he backs the bomb.
That's a shock dodge.
That is a shock. Yeah.
Now
see, that is a decent place to use the shock, I think, because if you use it towards the end, it's a bit more predictable. And going into the second step, you can get stuff take the car, and then still get the position for lap 3. As we see, it's top 2 with a 4 so.
Yeah. Apologize for Steven's connection there. I do believe that is on the side of him, not me. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was lagging, my bad.
Oh, you're back. You're back. Yeah, a bit robotic there.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Aplex is going to be catching in first right now. Another sudden shot. He got a red after first. A bit of shock. And see, I think Euphorya, I think that's great to be dodging in a mid spot. So is Ruby though. Ruby's gonna take Kratos out on the line, I think. So that's gonna be a 2-3 for EU. Oh, someone in the ghost there. Maybe 2-3-4. Yeah. Oh, it's Yanis, excuse me. 2-3-4 for EU, 2-3-4-6. 1-5 on the side of BL. That was kind of a needed shock, it looked like. There's a decent amount of BL in top spots, I think, before that shock. And obviously, Aplex was kind of guaranteed a first place there, I think, if it weren't for it.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'm back now. There was a bit more lag, I heard him on my end, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah, alright.
But yeah, I think I'm back now.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Are we going to the dentist?
Possibly. Yes,
we are.
Going. Well, at least on the track selection. Let's see if we're going to the dentist for real.
Yeah, might be time for a well-needed checkup, unless it picks Onim there, which is kind of a sus track pick, not gonna lie. But well, we'll keep on rolling. Looks like it's gonna pick ED anyway. Electrodrome. It's gonna be the track for race number 4. BL with a 38-point lead.
What we're gonna see here, we're gonna see EU try to capitalize on that last race and try and build momentum going into these next few races. Because if they start to build momentum, like we saw towards the end of the last 4, races, once they got the momentum, they managed to keep it. So we'll see if they manage to do the same here and potentially fight back and hope maybe even take the win for this second match. So we're gonna have to wait and see. As we see a few people getting hit out straight away.
Oh, that red. Very nice drag.
Trail. Very nice trail.
Indeed. Unfortunately, Gecko, I think, is going to pay for that a little bit. Oh, I think he wall dodged that red, actually. Oh, never mind. He's gone. He's been sent to the back.
No, it's just lag.
Oh, just lag. Just lag. False alarm. Okay, anyway, that's going to be Yanis in first place right now. You also see Zoro in fourth. Quite a lot of people taking cut. Kind of a shift in the top spots. Yanis is going to meet his demise. So, yeah, he's going to be in 8th now. He had a horn in first as well, I think. Very nice green from Davis. That's going to take Kratos out. So it's now 4, 5, 6. At least for BL, we do see Zoro still in 3rd. Is that a top 3 for EU?
I'm not sure.
No.
Onim's up here, yeah. I had a feeling because one of the two that took out Yanis, so it had to be at least a 1-1 split. But Aplex is looking good here. Oh, Onim takes out Jupex by the looks of it. So that's going to end up being a top 2 by the end of this turn, I believe.
What Zoro got behind the shroom? I think he's got another shroom, so... Oh, that horn just going to miss. He's got a red, though, anyway.
So that's okay.
Yeah, he had a red in his backup just in case his horn missed.
Onim is making plays here as we see BL break into a top 2.
Yeah, maybe a top 3 if that's Royal. Or it's Ruby in 3rd. It is a top 3 at least. We'll have to see if there's a shock. They might have to consider spreading out a bit. Those bananas are in a pretty sus location. These shrooms could be good for taking the cut. But is there a shock? We'll have to find out.
No, don't think there's gonna be. Like, so too late now. And unless something drastic happens, I think BL are gonna break. Who was that took the cut at the end?
That's Gecko. Gecko's gonna. I might be a top 4. Oh. Top 3-5, top 3-5, 7-11 for BL. Another huge race for them. Starting to run away with this again.
Yeah, and Onim was the key of that race. He took out Yanis for the first lap, and then he took out Jupex to
Zoro as well.
Yeah, and then you also got Zoro as well. So he took out all of the top 3 spots from EU over the course of a lap, which really helped get BL into the top spots. Because after, you get a couple of into top spots, one of you can just defend, the other can just run, and it's a lot more straightforward. It's a lot harder to get, call people out. But, yeah, Onim taking them out systematically was really good for BL there.
Yeah, definitely the MVP of that race. Onem kind of putting in work for the side of BL. That's going to allow them to extend their lead even further to what looks to be 62 points, I believe. They're going to get their track pick as well. RWS, Wario Stadium for race number 5. Obviously, the aim here for BL is to try and keep these top spots for as long as possible. As we know, Wario Stadium, a very good front-running track. Pretty difficult to catch up, especially if first place can go through these points here, which Aplex is doing.
Yep. So he's just going to get coins and just be able to break away a lot more easily, especially considering he has his teammates around him. So there's there's less risk of him being hit at top spots. Already at 10 coins here, it's going to give him time to break away, and he can start leaving the coins now for his teammates.
Yeah, and I would also like to point out how Aplex did in fact hold that coin for a very long time. Rather than getting to 10 coins quicker, he waited until he crossed the single item set to guarantee himself some protection. As we know, it's impossible to pull double coins in first unless there's some roulette lag. And so that guaranteed him defense, and also it gave his teammate in second place the doubled as well. So very good communication by him. We do see a red coming from him though, so that's going to be EU currently in second place. That's Danny Pro on the inward drifting bike.
Ruby must have got taken out. He's got to be careful of being double redded here, so he's going to opt to keep this green.
No, what happened there, I think, is Danny Pro actually got redded, but he had a shroom to recover. That's a pretty early shock, actually.
That is. Cancels the red shell, though.
Yeah, you don't really expect to see... Oh, drift didn't come out there. That's unfortunate. But yeah, you don't really expect to see many shocks on this track. So to see one mid-lap 2 is kind of surprising. We do see a lot of EU now, I think, behind first place. A bomb going off. That's going to connect with third.
Aplex has got to be careful there.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. He could play it risky and drop the banana as hopes to try and avoid... Is
that fire? That might be fire in second. I think from Danny Pro. Oh, no, it's a red. Never mind. Oh, he's going to pay for it. Danny Pro.
He would have got double ready anyway.
And again. Oh, no. And all of EU.
Top 4 for EU. This is
top 5.
Even the top 5 even. This could be massive for EU.
Okay, not top 5 because Zorro did actually get taken out unless someone else managed to sneak in. Which they did! Top 5-9 for EU! Aplex would have been the saving grace for that race, but unfortunately he did get taken out by all those red shells at the end. That is most certainly what Euphorya needed. That is, I think, the turning point. And amazingly played as well, because when you think of RWS, Wario Stadium, Banana Legion starting with all the top spots there, you kind of worry for EU a bit because you kind of think, how are they going to catch up? And as I said again, you don't see shocks very often on that track. So seeing one there, that did absolute wonders for them. And with Aplex being taken out at the end, that was just the nail in the coffin for BL. So yeah, as we saw, EU getting a very nice top 5. They're now only going to be down by 28 since that was a plus 34 race, and
so they've less than half their lead now.
And literally, sorry to interrupt, but like we saw Zorro stream up at the end there as well. It could be argued it looked like that was actually straight up going to be a top 6 for Euphorya if Zorro did not get redded or something after the cut there on the glider. A top 6 there would have been insane, absolutely insane. Definitely the flip they needed. Speaking of flips that is needed, Banana Legion is going to get another track pick, being Cheeseland.
Yep. This is exactly what they needed to try and kind of reset the momentum. As we see, so EU are kind of looking to break away into an early top 3 lead. Kratos is probably going to act as the barrier between top 2. But he pulls shrooms already. Yeah, the gatekeeper, exactly. So he's going to try and give top 2 as much of a breakaway as he can. I'd like to think. That would be the play that I'd like to try and make.
Yeah, he seems to be doing that. How did he put a start
already? Damn. Yeah, well avoided from Aplex there, predicting the fact that he was going to try and backspam based on how he's been playing. Which he's doing a lot, so they've got to be careful. They've got to be wise with their items.
Always a plant.
That's unfortunate. He tried
Oh,
to get away,
yeah.
but he manages to get Dave in the cut, and that's going
Yeah.
to mean that he gets planted as well. That's going to give EU an even bigger top 2.
Yeah, top 3, I think. Oh no, top 2-4 because Davis is still in 3rd. But yeah, as we said, the gatekeeper kind of doing work there. Yanis is
doing his
holding a
thing.
golden in 5th, and again,
Tough
Davis is going to be
now.
taken out by Kratos, and Kratos has got another red, which is going to be
Yep.
thrown on him. Oh, Aplex.
And yeah, this isn't looking good. And he only pulls a plant in the pocket. That's not what you want. And I don't think anyone has a shot. Yeah,
It's
I
just
can't
all
see it.
BL back here. Royal's going to go into the Bill exploit.
Everyone's in the bill, so there's not going to be any shocks right now. They're going to need the last minute pull in order if want to try and turn this race around. Although we do see
we do see, quite a lot of EU back
3
here.
EU back here.
But if anything, I think that's kind of a good thing because it means, assuming the middle spots don't have much regarding shrooms, it means all of EU can actually shroom up. Do you see? I think
We saw like. Sorry, to interrupt, I saw towards the end that one of the Roys managed to break in. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Royal. 145, 9, 10, 12. That's a pretty even race, I think. 145 is pretty good. 9, 10, 12, kind of the opposite. So yeah, pretty neutral race. Which again, if you're BL, you kind of take that since you can kind of stall them out. Yeah, that was a +2 for EU there, despite not even getting first that race. But yeah, back to what I was saying. BL can just about afford to stall out EU2 here since they have the lead. Granted, that was only race 6. There is still half the war to go, and 26 points is most certainly comebackable.
Yep. Without a doubt. Like, we saw towards the end of the last war, EU won the last 4 races by about 48 points. So, 26 is absolutely within the margin of comeback.
Yeah, I do see a Streetle, maybe 2. On I think the side of EU. Yeah, that's interesting considering that they picked Bone Dry Dunes. Going Streetle on Bone Dry Dunes is something I haven't heard before. Danny Pro with a red shell. Aplex is going to have to be careful. So is Royal. But Danny Pro is going to have to be careful himself not to get dragged.
Yeah. You see a couple people with shrooms there. I think there's a couple EU with shrooms. Yeah, he's okay.
He got bonked into the tree a bit there.
So, chilling in last right now. Gets the 10 coins. Gecko kind of doing his best to kind of troll Kratos back there.
Yeah, the troller from last race becomes the trolled.
Yep.
It's a blue shell.
That's an early blue.
Yeah, that's on Kratos as well, and that's going to go for Yanis. Can Yanis dodge it? No, he can't. That's interesting. I assume it was maybe Davis in first who just dropped out. Don't know.
Potentially, but now we see... Oh, God, he's got to be careful. Okay. I was a bit worried there that they were going to trail themselves.
Bit sketchy there, sketchy business. Davis is going to be taken out.
This bomb. Is he going to...
This bomb.
It is.
It's not going to connect, though. Danny Pro is still driving. He is sitting
just lagged
pretty.
straight through it.
In second, this isn't looking good for Aplex because the most common pull in first is a coin, and the most common pull in second is a red. As you see here, there he goes.
But now that leaves him vulnerable. We'll have to see what Ruby pulls here. If anything, Gecko's randomly with the star in third.
That plan, he's got to be careful for that.
Okay, yeah, wide. Goes wide. 2, 3, 4 here for BL. I'm not sure how it's looking behind Aplex here. Oh, there's green.
Yeah.
Right, he's got to avoid his teammate. Oh,
Danny Pro gets taken out. And a bomb going off the top. I think that's a top 3 for BL.
I think so. And just like that, like Danny Pro getting hit. Yeah, Gecko, I think, must have redded him.
Yeah, top 3, 7. I couldn't quite see the. I think it was top 3, 7, 9, 11, maybe. Or 9, 12. Couldn't quite catch that. We'll have that confirmed in a second. Yeah, top 3, 7, 9, 11. That's going to be a plus 16 for Banana Legion, the Legion of Bananas. They're going to be up 42 now with 5 to go.
Yeah. Well, again, they're just BL are managing to get winning races when it feels like they're on the cusp of losing control, but then they manage to grab that control back with a winning race.
Yeah, there's those reds at the end. What I can assume were double reds from Gecko.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of work, as you could probably imagine. That basically changed what could have been like a -2 race to a +16. So
yeah, big
that's
plays
a huge
there.
swing.
And we'll see if it ends up affecting the outcome of the war as well, whether it ends up being like
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
Right, back to TikTok clock then. So last war, we did see Gecko, I think, get bumped off at the start. We'll have to see if that happens again. He's going to kind of be hoping it doesn't. We'll have to see if he manages to stay on. Yeah, he's going to be dragging, in fact, I think, that banana.
Yeah. Okay, Aplex manages to take a
Oh, he's holding it, never mind.
But does get bumped wide here. But that's okay. Can't tell. Onin, perhaps?
Yeah, it is Onin, yes. Zoro, though. Oh, he's going to get
Onin,
redded from behind. Go for those coins.
Trying to go for those coins.
Yeah, the importance of getting coins when you're in last is, or like at least in a bottom spot, is a lot more important than people think. Because if you just try and catch up without bothering to get any coins, you're not actually. You may be able to catch up, but then you're not going to be able to keep up, if that makes sense. And so and considering that you're in a bottom spot anyway, you may as well just stop and just get all the coins whilst you're here.
Yeah, it cannot be understated enough. Like, coins are really important to get when you're in a bottom spot. And we see Onin getting taken out. We see a lot of
Ruby.
We see a lot of BL getting hit in the bottom, like in the bottom half. So
yeah,
this is looking like a.
We do see Davis in first.
Yeah.
If that's anything, but if I'm honest, it could actually be like a 2-3-4-5 or something for EU right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wonder at this point if BL have any sort of shot, or we have to be careful there.
You do see a bomb going off in first. Oh, there goes Davis. Must be from double reds. So Zoro's going to be taking the lead now. And Davis is going to be hit again. Yes. Uh-oh. Giannis is going to be taken out as well, though. Oh, Davis.
Onin gets hit at the end.
That is a great race for Euphorya.
Just how? Yeah, top 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, and you hate to see it. Davis getting 12th that race after front running the entire thing. You kind of got a feel for him there. He did what he could, but he just got hit again and again and again at the end of lap 3. He literally just got Mario Karted, Jake. What can I say?
That's very true. Like, you just hate to see it. Like, sometimes there's just not much you can do.
Sometimes the game just says no.
Exactly.
Alright, so as we said, that's going to be a pretty good race for Euphorya. A +20, in fact. That's basically going to just slash that lead BL had in half. So 22 points is the gap now with 1 GP to go.
If we are... Yeah, I was about to say, like, if we're going based off of the last war,
yeah,
I think
exactly.
he was thinking the same thing. Like, we could be seeing EU making the comeback. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if they can replicate the end of their first war.
Yeah, of course. Just another reminder, although most people know, it's still just worth stating anyway. This is a best of 3, so if Banana Legion win this war, then that's going to be it. They're going to take the set 2-0. However, if Euphorya take this, then we're going to be going to war number 3. It'll be 1-1, and that will be the decider.
Okay, so we see Aplex pull into... Oh, okay, Zoro break into first. I thought he hit the Monty Mole there, but he managed to... It was just lag. It's okay. That's 1-3, and then 2-4. Okay. Oh,
there's
gets bumps. Congrats. Yeah, there's bumps coming out. He's got to be careful. Yeah, he's
Oh,
that was a unfortunate line going there. You know, the bumps kind of affected the way he went into that disc.
yeah, most definitely. The thing is, it's a pretty handy Nisk to learn, but whew, where are you going, Aplex? What are you trying to do? But if you do mess up and get stuck behind the little blocks, you can lose a lot of time. As we see Yanis going into a star, same with Aplex, he's forced into his.
This pack is really close.
Yeah, it is. Gecko's in a star as well. Davis is kind of
he's got to be
stuck
careful
in
with the horn.
last.
Okay, yeah. Wisely
Just avoided it. Yeah, Aplex is looking pretty good. There's a lot of BL up here, actually. Zorro is in first. Yeah, that's going to be a
5.
2, 3, 4, 5 for BL. Gecko's going to get 7th, I think, as well. Oh, yes, that's a bottom 3 for EU. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 for BL. Another huge race for them. Now, I would be lying if I said BL was not getting many track picks, but sometimes you gotta take what you can get.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna be up. That's gonna be a plus 16 for BL. 38-point lead now with 3 races to go. What could be the final 3 races of the night.
So yeah, EU need to win by an average of 13 points each race in order to guarantee themselves a victory here in this second match. Super Bell.
Indeed, yeah, Super Bell. You don't see it super often. Some teams do like to pick it with bottom spots because there is a decent amount of track to cut off in Super Bell.
Yeah, and there almost always is the blue shell. I'm getting like slight stutters of like what feels like pops.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that's not coming up on the stream. Slight audio issues on our end at least. Hopefully you guys can't hear it as well. If you can, please let us know. We'll try and get it fixed if possible. But yeah, so DS is going to be the track now. Lots of street tools.
More street tools, yeah. So yeah, the wider hitbox is one of the reasons why the street tool is more commonly picked on this track. Like, it's that and the land ship. I think it's to do with like its stats as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we see, Aplex in last right now. What's he going to pull? Star, triple stream. So he's not quite far enough back at this point to get the power items.
Yeah, it's kind of the bread and butter, really. Just the 2 common items to pull. We'll see what he pulls now. I imagine either a single stream or a star. A golden! Wow, I was not expecting him to pull that because he's not that far behind first. But well,
what?
Oh no!
He's just going for a little wander around the pipes there.
Yeah, I didn't get a box either. I thought he was about to fall off again there. He's missed the pipe. Yeah, going for a little explore in the underwater caves. Aplex
showing
off what the beautiful underwater chasms have to offer. It's a blue shell.
Okay. I think we see that's BL in top 2, Ruby and Royal.
So yeah, I would assume play.
He's going to be stuck holding this blue shell, but
never mind. He's going to throw it.
Unless they have a horn.
They must. Yeah, they must. Someone must have a horn. Hopefully, I don't miss it.
Yeah, that would be a bit awkward.
We'll see. Yeah. But he slowed down though. Do you see that?
That's strange.
He slowed down a little bit to horn it. That Waluigi is going to be spun out. Davis is currently in last. Zorro in 9th. And I think that's another EU in 11th. It's going to be showing off the glider strat here. Never mind. Just kidding. Scratch anything I said. That could still be a good race for BL, I think, you know?
Quite. Oh, okay. It's quite mixed.
Yeah, that's pretty mixed. That is quite even. I think it's a winning race for EU since they got first, and I think BL got last. So probably a +2 or +4 for them, if I were to make a guess. But it's a +4 for EU. But I guess it's okay. But now EU are in a situation where they've only given themselves 2 races to make up 34 points now.
Yeah, that's quite. I mean, it's not nowhere near as bad as last war, but it's still quite a lot to make up. Let's see what their last 2 races were in the last war. They were -8, +8 and +22. So they won the last 2 races last time by 30. So they need to better that by an extra 6 points.
And they are going to get that track pick, though. I do know Euphorya do like to pick their Piranha Plant Pipeway. I've actually just realised we got the British version of the track name here. That's very interesting. Okay. I've kind of gotten used to Piranha Plant Slide now, despite the fact I play on Piranha Plant Pipeway whenever I'm playing.
In fact, there's Melody Motorway on our side as opposed to Music Park.
Yeah. Now I would assume they picked this because Danny Pro is in first, which he's no longer in first anymore. I mean, it's possible I could be wrong there. Aplex is going to grab all these yummy coins. He's going to get rich very quickly. Lots of reds in top spots. Danny Pro. Danny Pro is going to get taken out courtesy of that draft. And I think Jupex.
Oh, that was a nice green shell though. That was a key green shell, I'd say. Because now it's taken Aplex straight down to last.
He's gonna get the double dunk as well. Yeah, straight down to last place. And yeah, I was right. Jupex was taken out as well with Aplex just beforehand.
So I believe Onim is still up there.
Yes, I would believe so too. Is that a bomb? An 11th? It is. Yes.
Gets planted or lagged. I don't know.
One of the two.
Okay.
There's a couple of BL back here. There's a bomb going off. That's going to connect with someone. I'm not quite sure who. But now it seems like Ruby and Royal are top 2, I think. But nothing else, maybe? Yeah.
Top 2, 4. Oh, this is really...
Top 2, 4.
This
horn's going to do damage, yes.
Okay.
But the beam ran afterwards, no.
Okay, so we only get 1 player. Like, they managed to space themselves out well enough in EU to avoid like a mass hit, and that boomerang as well was really key for EU.
Indeed. Now the thing is, BL are kind of gone in top 2, right? And BL do have the lead by like what? Oh, that plant. BL do actually have the lead by like what, 30 points, and since 27 points is such a huge haul in each race, if BL can just hold on to top 2, which it looks like they're kind of struggling to do so now, someone got taken out, then they'd be perfectly happy with just
there was a bomb though.
2.
There was a bomb on 3rd, I believe, and Blue Shell was being held by BL, so BL gets at least top 2.
Is that bottom 3? I'm not sure. No. Top 2, 5, 6. Top 2, 5, 6. 10,
Does that
11.
mean that they've won? Does that mean that they've won?
Top 2, 5, 6. Maybe, actually. That might be a +8. It is, yes, the +12. Which means that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. BL are going to take the D3 semi-finals, or one of the D3 semi-finals matches with a, you know, I say it's a fairly clean 2-0, you know. They looked pretty comfortable in the first war, bar the last GP. And yeah, and obviously, as we know, a top 6 is only +40. So even if EU did get a top 6 here, then they'd still lose by 6. So unless there's some sort of repick here, repick penalty, then it is mathematically impossible for Euphorya to win this war as well.
Honestly, I'll just say that, that Banana Legion have just kind of, they've had EU's number in this series.
Yeah. BL, they took the win against Euphorya in the default season as well, as you said earlier, by 22. Yep. So this season, BL are gonna take the 3-0 over Euphorya Ra in MKU season 10. So well done to them.
You know, I'm still stoked the fact that we managed to break the all-time Mario Kart League participants, team-wise. Like breaking the 90 teams from WCL Season 3, I believe it was, back in like 2009.
Yeah, we had so many sign-ups for MKU this season. It's actually pretty ridiculous. So much so that even with 8 teams in each division, we still had to have a total of 12 divisions, which quite frankly is absurd.
Yeah. It's been great though, like the fact that it's grown this much. If you said to me like a year ago that we would have broken the record amount of teams to ever participate in the league, I would have thought you're crazy, because at that point it just didn't feel like we'd ever get to that point, but yet here we are. Things are just, at the minute, seem to be going from strength to strength, and I'm excited to see where the league goes from here.
As do I, Jake. As do I. And speaking of lots of teams, may as well plug it here again. Cyber Speedway is going to be happening tomorrow with a $500 prize pool in the finals. So if you like a 2v2 styled Mogi event and you've got a partner you would like to play with, then head on over to Mario Kart Central and we can get you signed up. Once again, thank you to Allied Esports for supporting us with that. We will be streaming that tomorrow, as well as I would assume on the Allied Esports Twitch. So yeah.
Okay, so let's see how.
That's disrespectful. I have never seen something that, like, there's no way that was there's no way that was unintentional.
Yeah,
that's actually disgusting. I think Zorro. I think Zorro was the host. He wasn't very happy with that. With that 0-2 loss. So yeah, well done to. Swiftly moving on. Well done to Banana Legion for taking the D3 semi-finals 2-0 over Euphorya. They're going to be against the winner of Inflow and Cherish. Come on, Cherish! Sorry, little cough there. But yeah, and also we should obviously mention this Sunday we will be streaming the D1 semi-finals between Requiem and World Friend Star. World Friend Star currently are on an absolute rampage with their tournament win streaks, kind of hopping between tournament to tournament, it seems like. And I'm pretty sure they've only lost one match this entire season as well. So they are on an absolute hot streak. So make sure to tune into that as well. That's going to be on Sunday. Have you got any parting words, Stevens?
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm just reading the media staff chat.
Okay, no problemo. We're just trying to get the final spots, obviously, as the results did not show up, of course. Yes, apparently it was a top 2, 5, 6, 8, 9 for BL. Now, if we're doing an interview, it would be nice if we could possibly get Royal in, or something. We'll have to see. I see Royal in the chat. He's happy to do an interview. If you just hop into the MKC general voice chat of Royal, I'm sure we can drag you over. I think we might actually have to rely on someone who's got the privileges to do so, though. So if an MKC staff member can help us on that front. Here we go. We've got the entire squad rolling in. Aplex, Davis, Royal, congratulations on your 2-0 victory. How are you guys feeling right now, bros?
We feel feels good. Dave went through it. Dude, oh my god, Dave went through it that war.
Oh yeah, we were pointing out on TikTok how you were holding down the fort in first.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of got smacked
By the way,
I had a
did
bomb,
you-
a shroom and a bomb in first. I'm like, there's nothing that can go wrong, right?
Yeah,
And, well,
Dave.
you know,
Dave was like, I should be getting first for sure. And then I was like, there's not much you can do against triple reds. And he's like, why does Zoro have 4 reds in second?
Yeah,
It's
very
okay, though.
unfortunate. Yeah, despite that, he did still manage to, it seemed fairly comfortable for you. Like, match one, you seemed extremely comfortable, kind of just like taking the lead from the start and just holding on to it until the very end. And it was kind of a similar situation with match two as well. That plus 36 on race 2, definitely putting in a lot of work there. So so now that you're going to be in the D3 finals against the winner of Inflow and Cherish next weekend. Sorry, not this weekend. Whew. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys feeling confident going into that then?
Yeah, we feel good. We've been grinding it out like all week. Playing scrimmages, getting everyone involved. Yes, we feel good about it. We like our chances.
Yeah,
As
I'd
you
say
should.
you guys managed to throughout most of that war, like you managed to get into the spots you needed at key times, and I think there was like a few like in a lot of races there was plays that were made which kind of helped you get control of like the top spots. Like I remember on Electrodrome, Owen made a few plays, but what would you guys say are like your personal highlights from the wars?
Well, Hyro's always a fun time.
Yeah,
I never
Hyrule
complain
is-
playing Hyro.
Love that track.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was pretty happy with our shock calls. Like on RMC and on Dry, we dodged our players in top 2. Well, I mean, on RMC,
on
didn't work out too well for me, but-
on Dry, I dodged in first.
Kind of
In
busted.
the first war, yeah, and then we got like top 3 that race or something. So
Yeah, and then on the second war, we tried to do the same thing on RMC, which didn't work out too well, but I mean, there was an attempt.
Well, that was an attempt.
My least favorite part was MW, where I couldn't collect a single coin and I threw myself off the wall in the first war.
Yeah, we were kind of putting
Yeah.
that out a bit, like, ooh. Yeah, it doesn't really matter now, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice 2-0.
Thank
So, Euphoria. Commiseration to them, but still a respectable showing by them. I do believe they are going to be playing the third place match against, obviously, the loser of the other semi match.
I don't think those happen in anything other than D1.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure.
I
I'm
think
pretty
they are
sure.
playing relegation matches against D2.
I don't know how.
Oh,
it
I
works.
see. Oh, okay.
Well, they wouldn't.
I don't know.
We'll figure out later. That's fine.
It
Yeah,
whatever.
we'll have to find out about that. Might have to have a little
Any-
bit of.
Any MKU stuff in chat? I don't know.
Yeah, huge,
Yeah.
Can enlighten us?
I'd
huge
have
shout
to
out
double
to
check, honestly. But yeah,
huge shout out to EU for rescheduling for us. Because
Yeah.
if they said no, we just would have been SOL for Sunday. So, and that's definitely not how you want to go out.
indeed. Yeah, but either way, well done both teams.
Thank you.
And it was a really exciting match to cast over.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
And how are you guys feeling about your chances against both teams next week? Like, have you got
We
a
like them. We like them.
yeah, good.
I mean, we don't care who we see, but like we just want to win. If you're in the way, you're in the way. We just want to win.
Well, yeah, that's the aim, right? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And we did beat Inflow in both matches during the regular season, and we actually tied C3. So both of those matches should be very close. But I think we have a good shot at winning both matchups, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting next week. That's for sure.
Yup.
All right, do you guys have any last words?
Shout out to Onim. He's a trooper. He usually plays every first MKU match. What a legend.
Yeah, he played at 3 and 4 a.m. He's
Yeah.
really legend.
Yeah.
Staying up this late.
That's nuts.
Shout out to Hedgie's Twitch offline stream. Don't worry, he'll be back.
So funny. Yeah, shout out to just everyone on our team today. Everyone put in work, and we did really well.
Kind of cute, bro. Kind of cute.
Oh, thanks.
It's nice. It's nice when things work out like that.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And shoutouts to both of you for casting. Honestly, I'm gonna be excited to rewatch the cast
Yeah, thank you.
after the matches.
Anytime. It was a good time, honestly.
Yeah, it was quite an exciting match to cast, as Stevens just pointed out. But yeah, I think that's just about going to wrap us up for tonight. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, folks. Quick reminder again, Cyber Speedway is tomorrow, and also later in the week, this weekend on Sunday, we will be showcasing Requiem versus Wolfenstein Star in the D1 semis. So be sure to be there for that. And yeah, peace.
Yep.
Bye.
Last words as well. All right.